Today, let's talk about the risks of veneers, porcelain veneers. This is a topic that is not talked about enough. You have to realize that doing veneers has its own risks. Your teeth are going to be slightly prepared, polished, trimmed, shaved, cut, whatever you want to call it, and that is going to cause some damage to the tooth. Now, usually it's controlled, and we are not worried about you getting any cavities because we have done it so right and closed the margins with the veneers so tightly that nothing can get inside between the veneer and the tooth. But it is still good to know what are the risks associated with the treatment you're going to get, which is going to affect you lifetime. First thing to remember, if your teeth are crooked or not aligned, we wouldn't recommend putting veneer on them to make them look straight, because that means that if any of your teeth are sticking out, we have to cut it way too much to be able to fit the veneer in a way that it looks straight. We would usually recommend to straighten your teeth first and then decide if you want veneers or not. That way you would get the least trauma to the tooth. Now, when I say trauma, in most cases of veneers, we do need to remove about a layer from the front surface of the tooth to be able to fit on the veneer. So basically, let's say 0.5 millimeters. Now, this is called controlled damage. What does that mean? We are going to remove 0.5 millimeters from the front surface of the tooth, let's say, but we are going to replace it with veneers. And if we do our job very well and you have a good oral hygiene, that veneer is going to replace that lost part of the tooth so well that you're going to be fine. Nothing can get in between the veneer and the tooth, and your tooth is going to be safe inside. Plus, it's going to look much better and the way you want it, hopefully. So if you really want to get veneers done, don't be scared off, but you need to know all of these risks that are going to affect your teeth, and you need to talk to your dental health professional to make sure that this is the best choice for you. What's the second thing that can happen to your tooth? When you get veneers on, let's say you want much whiter veneers than your natural teeth. We will hide the margin of the veneer under your gum, right? So the veneer goes up to the level of the gum, and when you smile, we only see white. If your gum shrinks throughout your lifetime, if you brush too hard, if you get gum recession and your gum goes up, we can see a different color between the tooth structure and your veneer. That's when you need to first treat the gum recession and then place new veneers on to be able to have that same white color everywhere. Temperature sensitivity. You might feel a bit sensitive after the teeth are prepared up to the point that where the veneers go on. So you might feel sensitive to cold, to temperature especially. Later on, this will subside. So personally, I've never seen a patient who would have their veneers and get sensitivity for a lifetime, but that cannot be applied to every single patient. You still have to talk to your dentist and get the consultation that is right for you. What I'm trying to say is the sensitivity should subside and completely go away after the treatment is finished. The most serious risk associated with getting veneers or any drilling of the tooth surface, even if you get a filling done, can cause the nerve to react. It might in the future cause necrosis of that nerve, which means basically the nerve dies and you will need to do a root canal treatment to keep that tooth there. If you want to know more about root canal treatments, have a look at the video I'm going to tag above. That's why we recommend to first straighten your teeth and then put veneers on if you want. That's why we would usually say if your teeth are really crooked, do not just shave them off and make them look straight by veneers, because there is only a certain amount of enamel we can remove safely. After a certain point, it's not going to be safe anymore and the tooth is going to die. That's why you have to go to a registered health professional who knows what they're doing and have done this a long time, not to damage your teeth more than it is safe. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to know more about veneers, I'm going to tag my main veneer video up here. Comment below if you have any questions and I'll get back to you in my next video.